Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. Here I am with another GeoGuessr football stadiums upload. Today we're playing three maps. We're playing the world map, the European map, and the UK map. So we're starting on that large scale and we're coming back down to the UK. And the UK map is actually really tricky because it has like the top 10 divisions. So you can get some really, really obscure, tiny clubs on there. Could make a joke right now, say insert any football team here that you wish to insult. I'll go with, actually I won't offend anyone with that. So the question of the video, there is a quick question of the video, and Barclaysman has been trending on Twitter over the last couple of weeks. These are the most kind of nostalgic streets won't forget style players of the, I'd say, mid-noughties Premier League era, maybe around 2010. So I want to know, who is your number one Barclaysman player? I'll go with Morten Gamps Pedersen. In his Blackburn years, was certainly one of the top Barclaysmen of that era. Let me know in the comments below who you think is the number one Barclaysman. Who's the number one nostalgia player that you think of? Also, I got a new mic, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it sounds okay. But anyway, we'll get on with the video. If you're new to the channel as well, welcome. Do subscribe. I'm hoping to reach 5,000 followers by the end of the year, hopefully. I think we've got about 370 or so to go to make it to that. So if you are watching and you enjoy it, please do drop a subscribe. Let's get on with game number one, football stadiums of the world. We'll see how we get on. You can play along as well. There's links in the description below. Bit of a scrappy intro there, but let's just get on with the GeoGuessing. So straight away we have the Wanda Metropolitano, I think it's called, which is the stadium of Conor Gallagher now, and it's there. So Civitas Metropolitano. We're looking east here, so we should be on that side of the stadium, but we'll sort of split the difference and go there. And we're 38 meters away, 5,000 points. Good start to the game. Next up, we have a blue stadium. It looks a little bit like, I think Everton's new stadium is going to look similar to this. Bit blurry on the image, which actually doesn't do us any favors. It doesn't do us any favors at all. So with world stadiums, I think this is Europe. We've got a chap here with a blue and red hat on. This guy looks like he's maybe got a Russia or Serbia hat. Okay, that's good. Doesn't tell us on there. So we've got 38 seconds to make a guess with this one, and I guess the people are the biggest clue. I think it's Russia. I think it might be Dynamo Moscow. I'm going to go for Moscow. Moscow's one of those, if it's wrong, it's really wrong because it's so far. Okay, so it was Russia, but it's pretty much the least helpful Russia that you can get, and it's Kaliningrad, which is the sort of enclave, or is it exclave? But it's this part of Russia that's near Poland and Lithuania. So we scored 2,220, and yeah, Kaliningrad. So semi, okay result there. Right, we've left Europe on this one. And we have, we're in Buenos Aires. So we have the Estadio Monumental, which is the home of River Plate. And I think this is the biggest stadium in the city. That's not where we want to be. What am I doing? Here we go. Buenos Aires. Also, I've got to make some adjustments with this microphone because I think it has an auto leveler on it, which is slightly throwing me off. My voice is going louder and quieter in my headphones. Right, let's click in Buenos Aires. So we have center of Buenos Aires there. We have a stadium there. There's lots of clubs based in Buenos Aires. I'm sure it's in this, like, towards this part of town. So I'm kind of happy to be here, but I'm not going to find it on this occasion. Okay, it was way closer to the center of town. There we go, River Plate. 4,946. If you're playing along, there's a good chance you will win this round. We have Montreal Impact. This was the brief home of Didier Drogba after his time at Stamford Bridge. Players lining up there. We'll head to Montreal in Canada. And we're looking for stadium. Is it going to be central? Often they build by the rivers in the States because I think it's sort of brownfield land. F1 circuit, I think, is up here. So Montreal. Anything we can tell from this? Nothing that we can tell from that. Quebec Cricket Ground. How long have we got? 18 seconds. What's that? No. Okay, I'm going to go over here. We go inland a little bit. And it was in that park. Okay, it's in the Olympic Park, which that's a weird shaped stadium there, isn't it? But still quite impressive. I'd imagine that's where the speed skating probably would have taken place during the Olympics. Right, we've got a very snowy one here for the final of the round. Norway would be my first guess if it's like this, but it's not. It's in the Netherlands, and we have the Tony van Eed stand. We've got Westland as a sponsor, and I'm just trying to see if we've got any other Dutch. I mean, Dutch Energy could export beyond the Netherlands, but and then we've got red and white as the team, and it's not a huge stadium, but it's a cool stadium. Sparta. So Sparta, Rotterdam. It's really hard to read that through the snow. But yeah, it's going to be Rotterdam. Could be anywhere. Liverpool or Rome. Let's go down there. Is that it? Anyway, we're going to be in the right city. 6.6 kilometers away, 4,975, giving us a total score. I think the average score for this was like 16,500. And there we go. We get in at 22,123. 22123 is our score. So we'll move on to game number 2 of today's bumper video. And we have the Goldie European Stadiums map. This needs no introduction. We'll just get straight into it. Links in the description. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying what you see. And here we go. Dusseldorf is our first one. What's people's opinions on the multicolored seats? I personally like it, but it could be one of those things that becomes very dated in the future. Dusseldorf is in the Rhineland. We have it here. Südpark. No. Again, stadiums tend to be outside of the German cities. There we go. Could that be our one? Yes, the Mecca Spiel Arena. And we're looking here, we're looking northeast, which would check out roughly somewhere around there. Don't know if I agree that we were that far into the stand, but 70 meters away, 4,999. We won't get a perfect score. This is Elche. And McDonald's. McDonald's like a classic sponsor. Tend to only really see them sponsoring big tournament football like the World Cup. But yeah, certainly feels like a legacy sponsor maybe here. Elche, I think, is in the south of Spain. This is probably going to take me all the way to the north coast. Oh no, Elche there near Alicante, which I think most Brits know Alicante as an airport to access Benidorm, which is the unfortunate truth. I think this would be fairly central. Nothing wrong with Benidorm. I have been to Benidorm. That was my first ever holiday. Oh, I think we just... What's happening? Did we see the stadium there? I thought I saw it, but maybe not. Okay, it's hiding there. It's got no, there's no stadium on the map. Does that stadium still exist if it's not appearing on the map? 4,982 is still a good score. Right, are we in the UK for this one? Yes, we are. This is Bramall Lane, Pucker Pies, Blades. Yeah, home of Sheffield United. Visions of Billy Sharp there. Scoring goal after goal after goal. Sheffield United. He played for Doncaster as well, I think. Sheffield Hallam Uni. I've woken up and chosen blindness today. I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, Bramall Lane, the Cop, and we are not in the Cop, I don't think. No. And we're looking west. Brilliant. Perfect. That's definitely not where we were in stadium. 4,999, once again robbed of a point. Debrecen, I'm not sure. I think this is in Czechia. Could have probably just had a quick check on the map before committing to that. Is it in Slovakia? Or is it in neither? Is it in Hungary? Yes. Don't come at me for that one. I knew it was in Europe, at least. They have their own airport. Look at that. Brilliant. So I think it's that. Although that says Debrecen Hall. I feel like it would make sense to have all of the stadium stuff in the same area. So, perfect score. There we go. On to the next one, 18 meters away. This is the last one of the European round, and we got a hockey stadium. So first up, I'm seeing a lot of orange. So Netherlands would be my guess. Netherlands, obviously a fantastic field hockey nation. But we've got adverts for Volvo, although Team NL there. Right, that's fine. So Netherlands, but where? Would be the question. Possibly says no, it says something .com on that. Right, what else can we tell from this? Looks like maybe another team there waiting to play. Motorcycle leader, that's just adverts. Argentina versus Australia is actually the game out on the field. Aussie flag there as well. 15 seconds, and we're going to get a guess. Again, I think Rotterdam is a happy guess. Could be Amsterdam. It is Amsterdam. It's in Randwick. Look at that. Lots of hockey pitches there. So, again, average score on this one I think is a bit higher. It's probably nearer to 21,000, something like that. 24,604. 607, even better. So, we'll move on to what I think is the hardest map of the video. If you're playing along, good luck with this one. Fingers crossed we don't get anything too far north of Watford, because I really struggle with that. And we'll start the game. 90 seconds per round. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. Man City on the wall. Okay. I'm surprised the Street View car has gone down here, but is this going to be the Etihad? Is this the old site of Main Road or something like that? We're certainly on a main road. I mean, we've got a Northern Irish flag there, so actually I'm leaning towards Crusaders here, I think, in Belfast. I'm not even allowed up there. Yeah, football stadium here. Crusaders. Okay, that's a good start. Man City was I'm going to say a blue herring, which is a great piece of wordplay. Crusaders is there, and we were down an alleyway, probably there. Oh, we were looking at that Creations Interiors, so let's just go back. So we were looking north along our little alleyway. Don't know, maybe there. I was right the first time. 46 meters away, 4,998. No perfect scores today. Next up, what tier is this? This is Sunday League, I think. And we head along here, and this might give us some clues. Any signage on your leisure centre, or maybe even like a nursing home or something? No. Let's go back up here, probably where we come off the road. We might get some clues. That might help. Fieldstead Farm, keypad entry system. I don't think that's the way to go either. So how do we get out onto the main road here? I guess you keep going this way. All right. Our time is running out. Cambridge Lee Hospital. Could be it could be I mean, it did look like a David Lloyd or something, didn't it? Don't know. It might not even be Cambridge. It was Cambridge. Okay. That'll do. 4,703. And we had Homefield Park, which is the home of Histon. Oh, there we go. Histon Football Club. There is actually a stadium, but we were on the other side of it. So 4,700. That's okay. That's okay. Right. Now we're in what looks like where the In-Betweeners was filmed. Is that our team stadium over there? What is that? Oh, something Celtic. Farsley Celtic. Oh dear. All right. What league are they in? The Vanarama National League. I think that's up north. This is cool. It's a nice little looks like a nice little setup they've got there. I wish I knew where Farsley is. Right, let's just think about this. I actually don't think there's any sort of logic that I can add to this at the minute. I would probably go in this just because it's Celtic. I'm going to go sort of in further towards Liverpool because I know there's a lot of there's a big Catholic community in Merseyside. So that's my rationale on this one. It was Leeds, or it was nearer to Leeds. That's okay. It was actually probably slightly closer to Bradford than Leeds. Farsley Celtic. I'm going to have a look into that a little bit after this video. You learn something new every day. 85 kilometers away, 2,200 scored. Not a great round. Worksop Town FC, the Tigers Den. Nice wooden clad building on a main road. Carpetright, do they still exist? Not sure. But yeah, Worksop is oh my days. So I thought it was around here, but maybe I'm getting confused with Warsaw. Just click in the UK so we don't completely screw this up. I really need to buy a map of the UK so that I'm forced to look at it every day. I honestly thought it was nearer to Birmingham, so I'm just going to go with that. Oh, Sheffield. It's Yorkshire. 100 kilometers away. 1991. That's the year I'm born. Right. Terrible round. Just checking the mic is actually on. Right, what have we got here? This is the final one of the video. I think if you're playing along with the links in the bio, you're probably doing pretty well. We have Newlands Road with some graffiti on it. Doesn't help us much. We've got nothing on that. Okay, we're searching for this stadium or any kind of signage. This could be something. The Fusion Academy. Nope, doesn't tell us where the Fusion Academy is. Tesco Express. It's in Barwell, which doesn't help much. We've got a chippy. To call it a chippy, I think it needs to be north of Watford. It's going to go between Derby and Nottingham. This is a terrible end to the game, but actually could have been worse there. We scored 3,522. It was just south of being between Derby and Nottingham, and it was Barwell Football Club. So if you're playing along and you score more than 3,522, then you're probably from what would this be? The East Midlands. And congratulations. So here we go. 17,483. I think that does just about, yeah, it gets in above the average. The average is 15,425. There we go. That's the video for today. If you played along, I hope you did well. Remember to answer the question of the video: who is the most Barclays footballer of all time? If you want to watch another video, there's one above me here, there's one over there, and you can hover over that to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you don't already. And until then, I'll see you all on the next upload. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.